So, so I've noticed quite a few changes that I quite like in Davinci Resolve 15. Of course, this is just the first public beta, and there's much more to come. Um, it there are quite a few nice changes. I'm not sure if this has always been here, but I'm just noticing it now because of color. I believe, I haven't tested it, turns off color corrections or whatever. It's also got fusion titles, which are a bit buggy. Um, and in fact, last night I rendered yesterday's video using Davinci Resolve 15. The YouTube 1080p preset wasn't working, so I had to actually start by changing to MPEG-4 video, and then I got it to work on H.264 again somehow. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure what caused it to not work. That's the wrong folder. But I did eventually get it to render in the right format. So yeah. Was that? Oh, wait, no. Let's see. Will it give me details? I think MOV is QuickTime. I tried a few things to change it, but eventually, after multiple computer restarts and Davinci Resolve restarts, it just randomly started working. So I'm not sure what caused it to change. Something that I have... Crap, what was it? There are these fusion clips here now, which I don't know how they work. And I probably won't for quite a while now because there aren't any tutorials on them. And as far as I can tell, there's no documentation. I have kind of figured out what I think it is. It's very painful to use. I believe you just kind of go like this, and then bring this over to there, and then that's your output now. You can change your brightness and whatnot. So yeah, then if you just drag this back over to here, well, actually it would probably make more sense. Here, give me a minute. So let's just change the contrast. Then if you bring that back over to there, that disables that change. So yeah, it seems that there's quite a few things that have changed with it, or that it's simple. I just don't fully understand it quite yet. I'm not sure if it's relative to the timeline or what, but yeah, it's quite simple. And yeah. So it's actually added this red bar up here to indicate where it's doing this modification. And as we scroll through the video more, we'll see that this will just show up everywhere. Which I believe changes if you have like ripple cuts and shiz. So now if we go over to the Fusion tab, which will freeze up Davinci Resolve for a moment or two, we'll see that in theory, okay, I have no clue how this works then. Okay, so yeah, I'm not entirely sure how this works, but whatever. Just hit Control Z a few more times. Or not, I guess. Let's mute that. I have to flip it because my Nexus always imported videos upside down. Yeah. So this has actually changed a little bit. There's a different background, and these icons I think are slightly different. As far as I can see in here, this isn't any different, however. I've only really ever used the alpha output. From their website, they made it seem like they've improved their color correction, which is yellow, red, green, blue. And over here, it actually appears that all of these sort of things... Okay, that's different now, but all of these are actually colored now. If they were there before, which I don't think they were. I think these are all... This is a new tab, in fact. So, you know, I suppose, yeah, that's actually kind of interesting. So it looks like you can change each color individually using this, which actually would be useful in a situation that needs to be color corrected. I suppose it doesn't really do much. And you have to get it up pretty high. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. Ooh. I don't think it's affecting the entire clip. I only think it's affecting certain colors. But I might be wrong because, as you'll see, the background of that building is not changing color no matter what we do, but like, seems the red that I clicked on is the only thing changing color. Okay, that's changing colors of everything now. Okay, oh no, maybe not, because what color did I click on the first time? Okay, maybe it's because I didn't really mess around with yellow. So it is on a color by color basis. Of course, this is still the same as before. Just Control Z all this. There we go. This is a little different looking now. It's nothing too different. It's gonna be the same as it was before. Let's just up that width just a tiny bit, because in this situation that will start hitting the overall quality of the video a lot more, because it's not what it was intended for. I think I don't really have too much experience with this sort of a situation. Let's see what I can get. No, not that one. Width. No, yeah, so his skin is too close to the color of the building. So, oh, that was width too. Which, I was going for the softness there, but yeah, with enough effort, you could probably get that to work. This tab is mostly the same, if any difference, if it's any different whatsoever. They made it seem like they've improved stabilization. I'm going to be sure to test that in a later video. This seems the same from what I can see. I think this has always been there, but that looks like a handgun. Oh yes, because, what's this? Reset node. Yeah. But yeah. It might be different. It might have been added. I don't think it was though. Sizing, this has already been there, and 3D is not clickable. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be, but I can't click it. Fairlight, I haven't actually taken a look at this yet, I'll be honest. It looks a little different. This in mono. It is. Stereo. Normally you'd click up there, wouldn't you? It says I usually do it from the edit tab, but yeah, what the heck? We'll go with it, but okay. Normally I click on the bit up at the top here, and that usually changes it, but whatever. So now we're in stereo. Main 1, what? What? That's different. This doesn't, let's check EQ. Doesn't look different. I'm not sure what that is. I assume that's just relative to the timeline. Oh no, you can actually add audio tracks, I think. Not sure about this. Don't know what that is for. It might not be completely added yet, but you know. Okay, so you do that and it's the old thing. What was activated then? Oh no, media pool? No, media pool. Oh, I wonder. Okay. Oh, it's also going through my TV. So that's just scrolling through these, and I'd assume you can add from that point. So, yeah, not really sure how that works. And yeah, this page hasn't changed very much. But as I mentioned before, it wasn't working properly last night, but I did eventually get it to work somehow. Not sure how I did it. And yeah, so that's kind of the changes from this. Once I work out how to use some of them a little more in depth, I'll probably do another video on that. But for now, that's all. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you next time. Goodbye.